Yo quiero bailar. Hey. Hi.
Hello.
Are you wondering why we're here?
Because I am.
We have a calendar coming out. Es rica. Picante.
Never before seen pictures, information you might not know, you might know. I learned as this project went along, which was very beautiful. Our lovely island, Puerto Rico.
Also our lovely island, New York City. Something in common. Hello. I am Emily at Earth Angel Emmy on Instagram and TikTok. I am a fashion stylist. I'm a model. I'm a performance artist, dancer, social media content creator,
Multifaceted human being.
I had this vision of this project blossoming probably like 2 years ago, actually at this apartment that we're at.
Beautiful.
Right now.
Full circle.
I actually talked about it with my roommate at the time. Every year at the top of June is the Puerto Rican Day Parade here in New York City. We noticed when we moved here to Bushwick that everyone was going crazy. The flags is everywhere. One thing Puerto Ricans don't play about
is their flag.
Is the flag. We everywhere. So I just got really inspired and I like to model in a non-conformist way. I had this vision of me being a baddie, a Bori baddie.
As you should.
I am Puerto Rican, Italian, and Cuban. My parents are both half Puerto Rican though, so whenever I tell people that, they're like, you're Puerto Rican. Nothing else matters. And I'm like, you're kind of right. Because both of my grandmothers are also the Puerto Rican ones, like on both sides. So like,
you are.
I was literally raised by all Puerto Rican women. But you know, the characters are the Cuban and Italian, trust me. I've been going to Puerto Rico since I was 2 years old. I was raised by my parents, but also like with my grandparents from Puerto Rico and Cuba. Migrated like like birds to New York City. They decided to stay in this area. They were like, let's go to Jersey. Not too deep into Jersey. To be near New York still. I was a kid, literally 12 years old, and I saw myself living in New York in my adulthood. And then it happened. I lived here for 7 years. And then over the past year, I've moved back to Jersey. I've been around my grandparents a lot more. So things are in big transition times in their life with their health and stuff like that. So that's why like I really gravitated towards making this project. Yes, this project is called Bori Baddie. I modeled, I styled, I creative directed it, where basically I'm prancing around the city as all of these different Puerto Rican stereotypes, archetypes, a lot of like intersectionality of what was then and what's now as someone who grew up in New York City and New Jersey. I'm really excited to share this with y'all. I shared it like the week going up to the Puerto Rican Day Parade of this year. 4-part story of just this Bori baddie parading around Williamsburg and Bushwick, which are historically very nuyorican. I felt very connected to that, but I didn't want it to stop there.
No.
I didn't want it to stop as just an Instagram model, baddie, being hot on the Instagram. We love that too.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like we're kind of transitioning into this world where everything is so digital. I think it's cool if we could connect to like a piece of art
in
that
person.
is
something
like
you can touch.
Poster like, but also very educational. So anyway, I had this idea after I got these photos back, and I was like, wow, like this should be a calendar. Fake posting about it, like, oh my god, it's gonna be a catalog. And then Justine was like,
that's a good idea.
Yeah. Justine,
I texted her and I was like, this is great, let's do it.
Yeah, she was down. Telepathy had a moment. And I'm so grateful that we did, because now we're here ready to share this piece of art at the top of 2025, which is called Bori Baddie Calendar Version. I want to introduce to you the graphic designer of this calendar.
Hello. Hi. My name is Justine, full Puerto Rican. My grandparents' parents came here from the island, and since then been here in New York specifically. When they came here, they were in Harlem, as you will know, is very popular for their Puerto Rican population. Harlem to Queens.
What a jump.
Yeah.
Well, my family did a similar thing. Like, we went to like the suburbs, but still, y'all couldn't leave New York.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Actually, my first time back to the island was about 3 years ago, and it was very beautiful,
Aww.
very fun and interesting just being able to experience it and see it for the first time, because my sisters always had their time there. My mom lived there at some point when she was younger, but of course came back. My dad too has also been there, experienced it, and it was just me. Kind of felt left out, so was able to go 3 years ago. That is what happens to the Puerto Rican diaspora.
In New York.
Yes.
Me and Justine had like some parallels in our experience growing up in this area.
Mhm.
I felt like she was the perfect one to talk to about this project because I really wanted to make it authentic to the experience of growing up in New York City and coming here as someone from Puerto Rico did. We were raised like by our grandparents and like our family members always around who experienced it like that. We deserve to still feel a deep connection regardless of what our family had to do to move here successfully because of stuff that was happening on the island that is still happening there. I think that deserves to be told through fresh eyes like ours, who we want to be now, what it means to be connected to our ancestry. And it looks different across the diaspora.
It does.
This is just our experience, but I think that's so historically relevant. Especially with worldly events, which I touch upon that also in the photo book that parallels to Puerto Rico's events and what goes on there. It's deep. That's what you're expecting from these photos. Okay? Okay.